Hello everyone, welcome back to another Buenos Aires vlog. The past few days here have been very hot and sunny. It's felt like 95 to 100 degrees like every single day. And today it's like the first morning where it feels like 75. All of the other mornings it's felt like 85 or 90 degrees as soon as you wake up. So we've seized the opportunity and we took Max to the dog park. We haven't really been able to get him out like for a really long walk in a really long time. So he played, he had fun, and it was really good. One of you guys asked me to talk about something that surprisingly I've never talked about, which is like kind of crazy to think about, and it's why did we decide to move to Buenos Aires? And to put it into like the very short story, so we're not here talking for like 20 minutes about this long decision that took us forever to come to. The very short version is that Michael and I lived in New York our whole entire lives. And we were kind of growing tired of it. Like we needed something new and we just knew that we needed to leave New York. But we thought originally that we were gonna move down south. We thought we were gonna move to maybe like Georgia or like Texas or Florida, which like now that we're here, it's like, I can't believe like we even thought about doing that. But we've never been to those places before. I mean, I went to Florida once on like a school trip, but that was it. But outside of that, we would have needed to like go to all of these places and like go to Austin or like go to Miami or like go to Atlanta to really see like what the city was like and if we even wanted to do it. But in 2022, Michael and I came to Buenos Aires. We were already thinking about leaving New York at that point, but we came to Buenos Aires for our very first time, and immediately we just fell in love with the city. We fell in love with the culture here, and the people here, and the food here, and it's like so magical to us that when we came back to New York and we were talking about it, we were like, why don't we just move to Buenos Aires? Like, we love it so much and we want to leave New York anyways, and we've already been to Buenos Aires. Like, why would we go ahead and like try to figure out like what Texas is like if we already know that we love Buenos Aires? And so based on like that alone, like we started to look for jobs online, trying to figure out how we would make income down here. We took about a year to like sell everything that we had. This was not a last minute decision in New York. It was from about September to June where we really were like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we need to start like emptying our house now and emptying out our closets and like selling things and donating things. And after doing that for like 9 or 10 months, we then came down here. So that's like the very, very short version, so we're not sitting here talking for like 20 minutes. And I always get questions about like people who are thinking about moving abroad or like thinking about moving to Buenos Aires and like asking for help and recommendations. And my biggest thing would be like, if you actually want to do it, give yourself at least a year to sell everything that you have, to really figure out what you want to bring with you, because that was really hard for Michael and I. Like, what do we want? Like mementos and like clothes and like stuff for Max and Poca to bring down here in 2 luggages each. So give yourself enough time to make that decision. And for us, like, we don't have our families holding a lot of things, maybe like a tote each. But short version, we're so happy here and we know that we made the right decision. And we originally planned to stay down here for like 2 years. And I think our plan right now is to stay here for a lot longer than 2 years. I'm on my way home right now. I just stopped at the print shop before I go. Oh, there's so many people here, guys. I'm on my way home now, but I just stopped at the print shop. Coming home, I did get 10 prints to hang up in like my little office area, and they were for a pretty good price. For 10 of these on regular paper, all in color, it costed me about 3,500 pesos, which I think is a fair price, and I'm really excited to hang them up. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time. This is one. We of course got Sports Madero, Plaza de Mayo, Yours came out good. That was nice.
I gotta get a paper cutter.
I didn't think this was gonna do this way, but that's okay. Aw, this one's cute. This one's cute too. Argentina with the blue and the... I wanted to print out prints because if you've been watching me for a little bit, you know that I teach virtually. And I want this area to be like just nice and colorful and like represent Argentina too. So I wanted to get a few prints about Argentina. And I'm excited to hang them up. I am not gonna do it right now though because Michael's mopping the floors and we gotta let him do his thing. Good morning everyone, happy Sunday. I am logging on to a Spanish class right now. I do take 2 Spanish classes a week. I take one on Sunday mornings and I take one on Wednesday mornings. And I used to go to a lot of Spanish language events before where I would get out into Buenos Aires and like speak Spanish. But I feel like those weren't really like pushing me to improve my Spanish. So that's why I decided to take online classes, and I take 2 a week and they really do help. But I'm running late to this one, so I gotta go. Oh, gracias. Sí. No sé cómo se llama, una tienda de gráfica or una tienda de fotos. So my lesson actually went well. One thing that I really do struggle with a lot in my Spanish is like feeling confident. And that's why I really wanted to like have a tutor to meet with every single week to help me like build my confidence. And in that lesson specifically, like there's some times, and this is like normal like in any language that you're learning and anything that you do, like sometimes you feel like really confident and then other days like you feel like you're struggling. And language learning is like, it's not like this. It's not like all uphill. Like some days I'm like this, some days I'm like this, some days I'm like all over here like this.
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
And today was one of those like really high, like I feel good, like I know what I'm saying and I feel confident in what I'm saying. So that felt like really nice. After a good Spanish lesson class, like I feel good. I'm in a good mindset. And today, Michael and I are going to go to Palermo. It's a little bit cooler today. It's like 85-ish degrees. It's going to be the max. So I'm really excited for a cooler day. And we're gonna take the bus over there, and sometimes our buses have an AC in it, sometimes they don't. So I'm hoping that the bus that we're gonna take has AC in it. We made it to Palermo. We are walking around now trying to find a cafe. I would love to find a place that does an iced vanilla latte, but that's always a luxury. So we'll see if we can find one. And I have my Kindle with me. I'm just gonna read for a little bit. We have Michael here with us today.
Whoa.
And yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're at Starbucks right now. I got a skinny iced vanilla latte. This is always my go-to order. And we're eating some medialunas. I'm gonna read for a little bit. And then I think we're gonna hang out here in Palermo. We don't really have a goal or mission. We're just kind of walking around, which feels really nice. It's not too hot today, it's not too sunny. And there are a lot of cute like markets and shops around here that we're excited to go to. And I already bought something, but I'll tell you what I got when we get back home. did a quick little empanada run for lunch. We were gonna go to this other empanada place, but the empanadas there were like 1,000 pesos each. So instead of paying that price, we walked 2 more streets to get the empanadas from Big Pizza, which were like, I don't know, about 500 each, and they're pretty good. I don't think I've told you guys this, but there is a pool in our building, and we don't go to it often, but we wanted to just like stop by and hang out at the pool for a little bit before we came back to our apartment today. And we went into the pool area. It's like you can close the door to be more like enclosed in the pool area. And the door closed, and we have never had this problem before, but the door closed and the key that we normally use to open up the door, it just wouldn't work. And Michael was like, wait, am I doing this right? And he tried it again like a few more times. And we were just like kind of trapped in the pool area for a short amount of time. But we were getting nervous because in this building, it's so new. We really don't know anyone. We don't have anyone's number. So we were like, how the heck are we gonna get out of here? But thankfully, like someone came and saw us and opened up the door. So that, I don't know what's wrong with the key, but we have to figure that out. Anyways, to talk about what I got at Palermo today. It's very small, but like when I saw it, I was so excited. And you saw before in the video, I showed like this little vendor with a bunch of stickers. And I got a very nice, if I can open it. Oh my gosh, just stapled this thing well. And I got this sticker. Literally, it's just so cute. It's Argentina, and it has the Argentina flag in it. I am obsessed, and I'm very excited. And like between this and the prints I got yesterday, like we are full swing in Argentina, and I'm really happy. I'm gonna put this on my laptop. Right now my laptop doesn't have any stickers on it, so this will be the very first one. Everyone, it is Monday and the work week has creeped its way back into my life, and Mondays for me are always the most difficult day of the week because my Mondays are just so jam-packed. To kind of put it into perspective, I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, and then I go to the gym, and then I work my first job from about 8 to 10, and then I teach from about 10 to 12, and then I go back to my first job and I work until like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and then I take a little break, I'll eat lunch, I'll walk Max, and then on Mondays I have a 5 o'clock meeting with that first job, and then later at night, at like 8 o'clock at night, I teach a night class for a different company, and it's a busy day for me. But before Michael and I moved here, I really didn't know what I was going to do for work, so I like applied to so many different things, and some of them stayed and some of them I ended up not continuing. But my schedule right now is good for me, and I do like my work. I swear, like, I have like the best jobs for me. I really do go to work and it doesn't really feel like work because I just love to do it. So even though my Mondays are difficult, like, I know it's what I love to do. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful and I'm blessed, and I have a lot of fun doing what I like to do. So it's early, it's Monday, and let's get this very long day started. And this ice roller, doing wonders. If you don't have one yet, it will really change your life. It's so good.
Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? No parking in the lane.
We need to get like more traditional smoothies, but
Yeah.
this is just like 4 fruits.
Safe with just you and me.
I'm getting ready to teach right now, and we did indeed lose power, but they told us that we were going to lose power this time. They gave us a warning, so we came prepared. I charged everything I needed to charge last night, so my laptop is fully charged, and thankfully I can still work and teach from home because I can hotspot my computer, which is such a blessing. So even though I don't have Wi-Fi right now, I can still work, which is amazing. I did hang up the new posters last night, and I really don't know if I like them. I kind of wish I would have went with like a pinkish or yellowish color for the top and the bottom, but I love the capybara one. The capybaras just look so cute.
Okay, so I just came back from the grocery store. There are some things that I had to put in the fridge immediately. I have chicken in the fridge. I have eggplants in the fridge. I have choripan and some hot dogs in the fridge. Those are pretty much going to be our like dinners for the week. This is like the last toilet paper that's 80 meters and it's still 3,000 pesos. Everyone else is 5,000 or 6,000, but they're staying strong. Campanita versus the world. It's like they're the only ones sticking out. So I get those every week. This suavizante, this was 1,000. We used to get Downy, but today I went and it was 19,000 in the store. It was 19,000. It was 19,000. I took a picture. 19,000 for the wrinkle free, but then it was 12,000 for the regular freshener. And it was for myself. Guess how much this was? It was on sale, I'll give you a hint. 600 pesos. We have the white, this is the Johnston. It's like 2 weeks of wiping Max's paws after every walk for 3,000 pesos. They don't sell normal pepinos anymore. Look at this. Because think about how different each cucumber slice would be. Ola granola's starting to go down. They're not selling. I go there, no one's buying Ola granola for 4 or 5K. I went there today, it was 4K. Last time I went, it was 5.5K. The only thing that's bad about the huge ones is that they don't have the sugar-free flavors. But these are basically like 1,000 each, which is pretty good. It takes a couple days to drink one. My dad is notoriously he just hates Gatorade, the taste of it. And like I never really knew what he was talking about, but sometimes I get the ick. I get the Gatorade ick. Since we're making macaroni salad, this is gonna have to be in the house for a little bit of time.
It's hour 4 without power.
Tell my mother I love her. Also, it might come on in 5 minutes.
Michael keeps saying after every 5 minutes, it's gonna come on in 5 minutes. There's 5 more minutes.
They're just gonna flip the switch. That's all they need to do. So I'm sure they completed everything else by now.